This tattoo lady was shocked that TJ Maxx wouldn't hire her. And I think in today's society, we need to stop with the entitlement, make people live in reality. My mother told me, yo, if you get a lot of tattoos, that will make jobs not want to hire you. So you need to be careful with the tattoos you get. You need to also be careful with the tattoo placement. And I know jobs still have rules against how they want their customers to appear. Because after all, you are representing their company and their brand. And they have a certain look that they want to portray. And you have to respect.
To come on here and talk about something that is really starting to annoy me. So I applied for a job at TJ Maxx a few weeks ago, and they denied my application. They couldn't even call me. They just sent me some automated email. So I went in today and I was like, so what was the reason I didn't get hired? And she was like, oh, like, you just, like, don't have enough experience. There was candidates that had, like, more experience than you. And, you know, I asked her if it was about my tattoos, obviously, because I know a lot of places don't like tattoos. She said that wasn't the reason. I don't feel like that's true, but whatever, I'll leave it at that. So I'm just wondering how, like, teenagers and young adults who haven't had a job before, how are they supposed to get employed if these places are only hiring people with experience? So younger people just can't get a job because they haven't worked enough. So, like, they'll deny a 16-year-old a job because they don't have enough work experience. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I do okay.
You're not First and foremost, you're not 16 years old. And I'm pretty sure there are some incentives that are given to businesses to hire underage work. I believe they have a restriction on the amount of hours a teenager could work. Also, man, seriously? Like, just keep it a buck. You have multiple piercings in your face. Like, your face alone. You have tattoos on your face. You have tattoos on your neck. You have piercings in your jaws, around your mouth, your nose, your ears, tattoos on the side of your face. Like, no. And the type of tattoos that you have, you got Satan here, you got the Baphomet goat here. Why would they hire you? Like, people need to be so freaking for real about where they are when they start getting all of these tattoos. Like, I would not walk up on you. And you could be the sweetest person ever, but your tattoos are a turnoff to a lot of people. Getting public facing jobs, etc., you need to be presentable.
Don't have enough work experience. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I do okay with money as is, so I didn't, like, need the job, but I would have liked it to have made some extra money so I could pay off my debt quicker.
You needed the money. You needed the job. That's why you're in your car complaining about not getting a job. And that's why you also went up there to ask them why they chose not to give you the job. You needed it. You wanted it. Stop the cap.
You guys to talk about in the comments what it's been like for you finding a job recently, like if it's been easy or if it's been difficult. And I want to know, like, what kind of experience you guys have, because I want to see if I'm the only person that's, like, experiencing this right now or not. And, you know, I hate that my tattoos are such a defining factor for me getting a job or not. Like, just because I have tattoos doesn't mean I'm not going to be a good worker. Like, I do not understand that at all. Because quite literally some of the most smart, intelligent people I've ever met are people with tattoos and piercings. I could be wrong, but I've seen that, like, in Europe, like, people with tattoos and piercings can get jobs, like, way easier there. So why is America not hopped on the bandwagon?
Because America is America. And America still has some traditional value. No one in your family or no one around you ever told you, hey, you getting tattoos on your face is not a good idea. Because jobs may not want to hire you because of the way you look. They have worker handbooks that say, hey, you can't have this at work. This is how you have to dress in our uniform. This is how you have to act in our uniform. If you have a wrist tattoo, you have to cover that up. We don't want that to be seen. No one ever told you that. And now you're acting shocked America is not Europe.
Another thing too is like all these places, they say that they're hiring, but I feel like they're not. Because I shop at all of these stores and I see hiring now signs, but those signs have been up for months. And I know plenty of people are looking for work. So how have they still not hired people? Sorry for the long ranting video, but I just feel like this is something that needs to be talked about. It's so annoying. And for anyone that is looking for a job right now that is younger and doesn't have experience, I truly wish you the best of luck because it is very hard out here right now.
Man, cut the cap. Anyway, let's see what some of the people in the comment section are saying. Tattooer here is probably the tattoos. You can be a bartender, tattoo artist, an extra, prison, movie. HR supervisor here. There's no way any company will put you in front of customers like TJ Maxx. As someone who loves tattoos, it's 100% the tattoos. There's tattoos and there's tattoos. Choices have consequences, facts. Hot Topic or Spirit Halloween, heavily tatted here. It's the tattoos. It's your tattoos and your energy. Yeah, it could have also been her personality. They may not have gelled with her. And they may have actually had a better candidate.
Wow, it's not even 7 a.m. I woke up and read the comments on my video and I have a lot to say.
Ma'am.
You guys.
Oh my gosh. No. It's okay for you to have your freedom of expression, but ma'am, you have gone too far.
Missed the point of that video entirely. I don't need that job at TJ Maxx. I make plenty of money. If I didn't make enough money, I would not be able to afford a Dodge Challenger that has a almost $500 monthly payment. I have thousands of dollars worth of artwork on my body. I have $7,000 breast implants, and I have about $3,000 of filler in my face. And it's crazy. It's like, you need to have money to do those things. I just wanted the job to make more money, because what's wrong with wanting to make more money? But, you know, I posted that video because I knew I was going to get exactly those kind of reactions. And there's people saying, oh, it's because of your satanic tattoos. So if it is about my satanic tattoos, that's religious discrimination, which it's illegal to discriminate against someone based off of their religious beliefs.
Ma'am, they don't have to, that's not even a religious discrimination. Like, it could just be, look how you look. You went to TJ Maxx where you're talking to people. They may not want you representing their company. You have to think of this type of stuff when you decided to cuss to get all of that art on your face. It's a no for me. Like, why? When people have, like, you have some people, I believe they are Australian or New Zealanders. They come from certain tribes. The women get, like, the tattoos, the traditional tattoos where they do the tats on their face, right? That's traditional artwork. And that is a part of their culture. And that is, when they go out, they can say, hey, this is a part of my culture. Blase, blase. This is why I have this tattoo. You, on the other hand, you look like a clown from a circus. And that's not me being like, you just went out there and just did any and everything to your face. And she keeps talking about, oh, I have money. Apparently not. You wanted to make more money because you're in debt. You want to pay off some of that debt. Talking about, I have 7,000 boob job, all the $1,000 worth of custom art, and my charger is $500 a month. That's a lot. Rent, and your rent is probably crazy. So you're trying to supplement some of that income, and that's okay. You wanted the job, and you were upset that you didn't get it. You got to go into a profession that allows you to keep all of that art and make good money doing it. and be very good at what you do.
And appearance has nothing to do with work skills. Other comments that I noticed is people said that I voted for Biden. I haven't voted before, and I would never vote for him. And people are like, oh, well, leave America. Once my husband is out of the military, that is our plan. But, you know, since he has a military contract to serve out, we can't just leave quite yet. So funny, because it's always like older generations that say that younger people are the ones that get all triggered and stuff the most, when I think it's quite literally the opposite. And old people are in my comments saying that they're afraid of me. Good, I'm glad. I don't want to be around you. Old people are quite literally the reason why the United States is in quite literal chaos right now. All of these politicians literally look like they're about to take their last breath. But so, bottom line, everyone missed the whole point of that video. I don't need that job. I make enough money. So yeah, I am gonna go enjoy my day getting some Starbucks and shopping.
Then why you complaining about it? And also, just for old people, I'm gonna come to y'all defense. A lot of pictures I've seen is from people her age that's telling her, yo, your tattoos are a problem, or it could have possibly been your personality, but the most obvious reason is all of those tattoos and all of those piercings.
So this is my husband, and yes, he has tattoos just like me, except for his face and neck. I think it's pretty self-explanatory where he found his job. So
why don't you go work for them?
Yeah, people with tattoos can get employed. So this is my husband, and yes.
And as you can see, clear face, tattoos. He can cover up his arms. And I'm not sure how strict the military is about tattoos, but I'm pretty sure they wasn't for that nonsense. Like, you have to have that covered up. And he has his sleeves rolled up. So I'm pretty sure when he's on duty, that's covered up. And this person said the same thing I said, except for his face and neck. Ask him why. He's in the military, so he can't. So because his job, exactly the point of the person's comment. You can't have neck tattoos in the military. Wow, shocked to know that. No, not in the Marines. Yeah, okay, so this person says, for what I've heard, you can get a tattoos, however it has to be hidden when you wear a uniform. Correct, right. They have to cover that up. But he doesn't have them on his face. Ask him why he doesn't have tattoos and piercings on his face. Obviously, you made some poor decisions with your tattoo placement. I think that when people get tattoos like that, it's important about the placement of the tattoos, what industry you want to enter. Not every single industry. I know that a lot of people are trying to make it seem like, oh, America is entering this new wave. America is becoming open-minded. They're not. A lot of businesses are still very cut and dry about certain things, and I think that that's important to keep in mind. So when you get a tattoo, just know that businesses do have code of conduct. They do have dress policies that they will enforce. And so think about that before you start altering your body.